There's a lot of finger pointing, as you were talking about, Crystal. Let's throw this up there. Donald Trump is now inclined to wait until November midterms to announce his 2024 candidacy as part not to be blamed if Republicans underperform in the elections.
Which is telling, because that tells you he thinks Republicans may well underperform in the elections.
I mean, he's not wrong, right?
Yeah.
Which is that, as you and I said, frankly, I would never expect this of Trump, because Trump should know that now is the best time to announce. He's never been more popular. He's raking in $1 million per day on the campaign, in terms of his online fundraising. He's never had more support within the institutional GOP. Like, why wouldn't you just announce right now? Since when does he care?
Yeah,
about
I am a little
skeptical
of this as well, that he would be so like, oh, let me wait, because it does seem like strike while the iron is hot, and like he usually has a good sense of those things. So we'll see. Also interesting, I don't know if you saw this, Maggie Haberman sort of floated, he may not run at all, which
I don't know where these things come. It's
I
possible.
know.
Listen, I don't know.
If it was anybody else, I would think they were just bullshitting, but she is very well sourced in that world. So I did take note of that. I don't know what it means. He's very hard to predict. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that he really teased a presidential run hard and then backed down at the last minute for whatever reason. So I don't put it totally off the table, but my expectation is still very much that he's going to run.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, I will tell you, about a year ago, I remember asking around. I said, hey, is Trump going to run again or not? And here's what the line was: if he's able to, he will run. And everyone was like, what does that mean? Like, if he's able to. So people were like, is he healthy or something? I mean, frankly, he looks better than he did whenever he was in the White House.
Yeah.
So I don't really know if he has any health problems. I mean, it's not like anybody's particularly forthcoming about these days when it comes to our geriatric presidency, our presidents. So, it would not be uncommon for there to be an issue. So that's apparently what's out there. Here's what I was alluding to earlier. Let's throw this up there. Trump also trying to point fingers and blame over at Mitch McConnell, saying that Mitch McConnell is a, quote, broken down hack, questioned his ability in order to win back the Senate. Why do Republican senators allow a broken down hack politician Mitch McConnell to openly disparage hardworking Republican candidates for the U.S. Senate? This is an affront to honor and to leadership. He should spend more time and money helping them get elected and less time helping his crazy wife and family get rich on China. By the way, he employed that wife as his, was it Commerce Secretary? No, Transportation Secretary.
That's right.
So I always think these things are funny when he throws bombs, even though he literally used to
literally
employ those
hired her.
folks.
So
look, this is all comes back to what, like November and December of 2020, when both sides had a legitimate case, which is the Trump case against McConnell was, you held up the $2,000 stimulus checks for no reason. And that's part of the reason why Georgia Senate candidates sunk. And then McConnell was like, yeah, well, you told everybody the election was stolen, and then a lot of people didn't come out to vote, and Democrats came out to vote because they thought you were out of your goddamn mind. Both sides have a point in terms of what exactly the downstream effect is. I mean, I don't really know who is the worst politician, at least, who is more damaging to the GOP cause. But I think there is like they've mutually hurt national chances in their own very unique ways. I mean, look, it's their own problem, right? I mean, both have inflicted this upon themselves. And of course, everybody has their own camp in DC who's spinning each other.
Yeah, of course. I mean, and like I said, I think the most revealing thing is that here we are. We haven't even hit Labor Day, and you already have everybody pointing fingers and trying to assign blame and trying to pre-cook the narrative of what went wrong if something does go wrong. Cable news is ripping us apart, dividing the country, making it impossible to function as a society, and making it impossible to know just what is true and what is false. But the good news is they are failing and they know it.
That is why we're building something new, a new mainstream, a healthier one, something more trustworthy, something that we are going to need in one of the most pivotal times in American history. We are building up here for the midterms, for the upcoming presidential election, but we need your help. So if you can help us out by becoming a premium member today at breakingpoints.com, we're trying to change America for the better and the entire world.
So what are you waiting for, guys? Go to breakingpoints.com and sign up and help us build a new mainstream.